Forgot you guys like the keyboard ASMR. Or at least you tell me you do. Sometimes it's a vocal minority kind of situation, and the people who tell you that you do don't actually think most people like it, and they're just trying to tell you that. It's that you keep doing it because it's funny to them. But I'm going to trust. Oh. Okay. Hello, Jamie. And hello, Devi. Hi, Cosmic Nova. Hi, Wawashi. Hi, Slice of Cheesy Za. Hi, Bodingora Grill. Hi, Tuba Guy. Aw, lots of hearts on the Discord notification. And hello, X. Hi, Lord Louse. Hi, Sasu. Hi, Sky Sky. Hi, Ratcakes. Hi, Ver Michelle. Is it like Ver Michelle? Like we're going for like vermin, but then it switches to Michelle, like a bait and switch, like a cheese and a mouse trap bait and switch. Hi, Axe. That first time catching a stream. That's not a. No, that must not be the Axe that I'm thinking. That Axe probably would have been like, "Hi, Jeff." Hi, Keiko. Hi, Phantomu. I am very jump scared. Thank you for the jump scare. Hi, Drago. Hi, Wancho. There's Lasted. Lasted is one of our students for today. Hi, Shaluna. Hi, Wezel. I think it was Wezel. Hi, Mika. Andrea? I'll go with Mika for now. But hello. Hi, Dan. Hi, is it Saint Rodriguez? ST Rodriguez? Strodriguez? The options are plentiful. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Arrowshoe. Hi, David36. Do you still do VOD reviews? I'm doing them today. You can say it however you like, honestly. Alright, sounds good. How does Kiki have this many points? What the heck? Feels like every time I stream, Kiki has another Submit a Silly Comp redeem. I thought I made that like a lot of points. Well, anyway. Hello, Catern. Stro, okay. Hi, Flo. Halo servers are borked. I can't play Halo. This is sad. Yeah, that is sad. How close am I to X rank? I am X rank and have been since 2019. Since before this game. Hi, water bottle. $15K is about a month of watching? Oh, geez. How do you get to such a high rank? I'm only in S+2 right now. What are people looking at? I mean, if you start playing in a tournament setting, like, you know, in a coordinated setting with a team, you will definitely improve pretty quickly, because that's just a lot more of a crucible to train yourself in. Used to not like tower control, but it can get pretty fun if you play it often. Yeah, there are a lot of things I do like about tower control. There are some unfortunate things about it, and also with the map design around it, but... Played against you in my rank up battle. Went into minus 1,000 rank debt, so I reset. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. How did my watch stream counter get reset? Jamie, when the stream died on Sunday, did you ever watch the remaining, like, minutes of that? That might have done it. If you didn't like, sign back in, it might not have counted that. I could see that screwing things up. I don't know what happened there. I achieved X rank by ending my last relationship. Happy for you, or sorry that happened? Hi, Leslie. How do you get your VOD reviewed? That is a thing that you can type, and it will tell you things because of a bot. Hello, Becky. I'll just go with Becky. How's it going? How do you avoid an impulsive mindset in ranked? I have ADHD, often struggle with that. I don't, to my knowledge at least, have ADHD, so it's hard for me to make recommendations on that basis. I know there are a lot of people who have it, though, and there might be some others that would be able to provide some valuable insight on that. I'm aware. I'm just gonna stick to Becky. Okay, I'm gonna hop into the VC now. And for the time being, we'll have both Jamie and Devi here. Kyoto, I generally only play with people that I've arranged to ahead of time or people that I know. For a number of different reasons, but it won't be obviously I'm playing with people that I VOD review, but I won't be playing just with, you know, people who come to the stream. Favorite mode? Clam Blitz. Alright, Lasted 10 is now in the VC. We are on stream, so anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Maybe, probably, I don't know.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Nice to meet you. And Jamie and Devi, I'm sure will be... There's Devi, and I'm sure we'll have them in here soon. Jamie says on his way. If you were about to say, why is it Clam Blitz, then why did you ask? You already knew. Silly questions. Hi, Sai. It's learning time. And I love that part where he learned all over these guys after he said it's learning time. But what if it wasn't Clam Blitz? Just have faith in your own clairvoyance. Like if you're omniscient enough to know these things, there is no need to doubt oneself. It would be a sin, really.
Oops. I changed the wrong screen.
Alright, gang's all here. Lasted, let me know if you need an invite, because I am in the lobby now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Jamie.
Yeah, can I get an invite, please?
I played Lamura Hub Rainmaker a total of 3 games.
Invite sent.
Okay.
I have forgotten about that map. I mean, I like it, just haven't played it much.
Oh, it's so funny. I've been recording my, whenever I play X rank, whether it's on stream, I'll capture the highlight or just record individual play. And Lemuria Clam Blitz was in the rotation. I'm like, I have yet to do this. You can see my confusion as soon as I start on the map, even though I've reconned it. It was so funny. Just, there's no mic on it, but you can just see how I'm looking around in, like, where should I go?
Yeah, my guess is that we're not going to see a lot of Lemuria competitively, because it's just too easy to defend.
Sorry, I was shopping. I'm coming in the lobby now.
Very first game of Lemuria Clam Blitz I ever played was in a scrim. Nobody scored.
Oh.
It was decided on power clams.
Game, why do you do this to me with titles? Oh, I got the bride and groom titles.
Have you ever thought if the clams in Clam Blitz taste nice? The clams could be cake. I mean, anything could be cake, is the thing. So that's always a consideration. This banana could be cake, right? Or it could be banana cake, or it just could be banana. There's no way of knowing, but in terms of how the clams themselves would taste, I mean, clams are things that we eat, so they'd be like seafood. Now, if you're talking about eating the shells, that'd be a little different. That you'd probably want some pretty hard chompers for that. Bon appetit. Thank you. Good luck with snacking. I will do my best not to fail at the snack. rolled a rolled a 1 on my dexterity check and spilled it all over myself. Yeah. Good luck implies that there is a possibility of failure. It implies that something could go wrong with it.
I apologize about that. My food came.
Congrats on the discharge, Airily. Glad you're feeling better. Alright, here we go. Made it to the stream. That you did, Pyro Bro. Welcome.
Yay.
Yippee!
Why are my headphones so insistent on pulling on my head? Okay.
The mask.
Triple tent pencil. That's all.
Well, doesn't
that.
this look okay? It's all also quick respawn.
Okay, so they're just gonna try and like put walls in front of us so that we can't stop them. That is their idea.
Jim, do you remember the time in Splatoon 2 on the reef where we were stuck with a quadrilla team in open? Or in League?
Careful, there might be one on your left. Yeah, there's one pushing left. I'm putting this here,
Oh.
and then I'm going to try and flank it. Nope, there is a charger looking at me there.
I tried to help.
Clearing top mid.
Hit him. Twice. Too weak.
This
Got
is
one.
crazy. I got another one.
Nice.
I stopped the vac. Oh,
One
they're on
down
that
over
side.
here, yeah. Got one with bomb. Another one on the far right over there. They're backing. That was
Well,
unfortunate
let's
timing.
stop that. Oh!
Hey, Rainmaker.
Okay, apparently that
Two
can go
down.
around the goal.
Cooler is out. I am down. I didn't get it.
They have another vac.
Oh boy.
Aha!
Nice.
Cooler's out on their end.
I have a bigger wall, even though you can go through it. I'm painting over the pencil as much as I can.
Ah,
Oh, Jim, did you
Yeah,
get pencil?
Sniper, yes. There's a
I
beacon
got
below
umbrella.
us, by
Oh,
the way. They're
hello.
jumping into our court.
Okay, well,
Tent's right.
there's one on
But
that
might be
jump.
Down.
Nah, Jem's gonna live. Maybe.
Got him.
Careful. I'm coming off in mid.
Okay, Cooler's out here.
Got two.
Nice,
Let's
good job,
go.
Jamie.
That's 3 down.
One on the wall, on the wall. Bye, Jamie. You should be good. Maybe not.
Ah, I got
Probably
the tents
terrible.
looking at me. I'm gonna run now. Oh, I found another one.
Got him.
Hello. Thank you.
I probably shouldn't have gone in for that.
Whoop.
I didn't have Cooler anymore. Jumping to Debbie.
Oh, be
Watch left
careful.
bridge. Yeah.
I've got
Two
two
left, two
tents
There's one
by
coming
me.
left bridge.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get bopped by the Rainmaker. Oh,
Two
well,
vectors.
okay.
They're vacuuming below there.
Mm-hmm.
Cooler out. Tent got me, top right.
Ah, I'm down to the tent.
I witnessed tragedy.
I saw a crab though.
Aha.
I've got that crab position.
Still one in the shield, Jamie.
Jumper
They're
down.
back by the other
Pencil
Rainmaker.
weak.
Well, Rainmaker
down.
and one right by it.
Nice.
Alright,
One in
make
our court still.
To the left. Come here. They popped the shield.
They've got a couple vacs.
Uh-huh.
One jumped. One on the wall here. I am in trouble.
Crab is
I'm giving
ready.
you paint.
Thank you.
Watch your left.
I'm wailing.
Tent pushing.
Oh.
Got him.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm pushing bridge.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
right
there's
behind
a
you.
couple
There's
here.
one here.
Okay, I can't stay.
Oh. Oh, bye. Yep.
Got one.
Baited with
Are they behind me still?
Tent down.
Yes, they are.
They're 2 down. Pencils at spawn. I'm gonna come from the left. It's the only thing I can do. 2 are looking
we
at me
go
left. No, 2 are looking at me left.
Yeah, never mind. I'm done the pencil.
I'm just gonna sneak for a lead.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. Last 30.
Oh dear. Jamie, right below you.
I'm gonna walk in and make sure I get a cooler.
I got one.
Really weak.
Nice.
I'm stuck underneath somewhere. There we go.
Rainmaker
Okay, they
is
have
affected
vacs.
by
I'm gonna get the vacuums. Oh dear.
Got 2. Just
Nice.
stop rain.
Rain, rain, rain! Oh! I didn't have any charge.
Okay.
You want it? Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know how easy it is gonna be to just push through left. We might want to rotate right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down on the bottom. I'm under the bridge right now. There's
They're
vacuum
vacuuming.
pencils.
They're vacuuming. Back up. Back up. You've got room to back up.
Okay. There's one on my right.
There's another one on left.
Okay, I've got to go up.
One.
There's one behind me!
Yeah, two behind, two behind.
I went around, I'm like, yeah.
Is the screen frozen? It shouldn't be. I'm not seeing it frozen.
You're good.
I'd just be on their end.
It was. I said
Jim,
afterwards.
Are you a Fry fan? I saw your vid on her. I guess I've made a video on the Splatfest topics. I don't feel like I made a video on Fry. I think Fry's neat. I don't know. I don't have strong feelings about any of the three. Much more of a Callie fan. Love saying good luck to everyone over everything, especially if it's a shrimple task. Yeah, that can be fun.
Look, the Brellas have entered the chat.
Oh, I see. I'm here to absorb knowledge, make me powerful. I'll do my best.
I wanted to play chicken with all of your vacuums. I only got a chance to once.
Did you like our Tentabrellas? Did you like our Tentabrellas? I was the only pencil LMFAO. Did you like our Tentabrellas?
They were beautiful.
Yes, yes. Good for you, and yes.
Good for you. Okay, left side. Oh, it's under tents.
One on right.
One went underneath, I think. Oh no.
Pushing right. Oh, there's two here. Got one.
Pushing me.
Explo is gonna get me. Was not expecting them to be on a block.
Oh no. No.
They picked up.
They're so weak behind goal. But there's two pushing right. And one on the ramp here.
Oh, blue is weak.
I got one. I'm getting dynamoed and explode.
I'm gonna die to sprinkler. Good stop.
Come here.
That's three down. Just
One more. There you go.
tent over there.
Ink shot. Ink's a good shot. Tent's pushing it.
They're jumping into tent. I got one.
I can't do much here. Wow.
Rainmaker.
Yeah, the platform screwed me over and launched me into the Rainmaker shot, and I couldn't move.
Wailing.
I think I'm playing Nova after this. Lemuria Rainmaker is called, hey, I'm gonna betray your own side, and I'm the map.
Yeah.
One bottom. It's the tent, I think.
Tent. Yeah. Fire festival now.
Shoot, paint the freaking wall. Okay.
Tent and Expo keep going for me on the right.
We good.
Oh boy.
Drop.
Expo and Dynamo are on bridge.
Yeah, they came from the right side and got me.
Expo's weak right in front of me where I'm shooting. There we go, I got him with fall off finally. Oh, that's a tent.
To your right. Yeah.
Yep.
Dynamo to my left.
Thank you for the wall. But there's a tent under here still. There we go.
Wailing.
Close to cooler out.
Alright,
Tent coming right. Pushing.
there you go.
We have a path to goal.
Watch the tent and Explo from the right.
Explo weak. Explo down.
Tent-
Nope,
tent's
Bazooka.
on bridge.
Ah!
Hammer's out. Traded. Just in time for my cooler to wear off. Beautiful. I love to
Grab
see
Debbie.
it.
No! I did it! No!
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Kill on top. Oh.
Oh, that
I didn't
sounded
expect that
painful.
we were the ones who weren't getting it.
You know, I didn't realize that you were closer to me.
I got the Explo.
It's all good. That's on me.
Dynamo. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Zuka. And Tent with Dynamo.
I'm just painting up the
That
cooler.
was weak.
Oh boy.
I'm at the bridge. There you go.
Watch for Explo on the left there.
Yep.
Or right, sorry. Hammer.
March.
You know, this is the only time where the platform is gonna save me.
Rainmaker
Explo
me.
from the right. Dynamo on the bottom right. I hit it twice.
Another one on my ouch. Top left.
I'm gonna jump back.
Luna.
You're weak.
I can't really go much further than this.
Trying to go in
Got
with
it.
the crab. Nice.
Uh-oh. One's pinching from the right.
Traded.
Okay.
I think Luna's on the right.
Yeah, I can't address
What
this. Dynamo, I didn't
Luna
see
on
him.
me. Didn't get him. Nice.
Platform, don't curse me now. Oh, hello.
Good stop. 10 seconds. We need to get that Rainmaker pick.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Maybe I don't need to change. It's just quite the map. I'll stick with this. Freshness points.
I'm gonna switch to I think Junior.
Okay. I don't think I've hit. Oh no, I have hit 8 screens before. There's one other time.
Is it more points per special than Booyah?
I think so. I haven't actually looked, in all honesty. But I typically can get more booyahs than I can screens. And when I say more, it's usually just either 1 or 2. It's not much.
That is interesting. Like, I wonder why that is. GG's, Rye. Oh, hey, it's Rye again.
I have to test some things out because I haven't really, you know, looked at the numbers. I fiddle around with the kit and usually I figure it out from there. We're on the other side this time.
Yippee! We have right side now.
Yes, but there's still gonna be Explo and Luna Blaster on my face.
I know.
I'm not there lasted. Careful.
Oh,
They're weak.
Oh, Tent's directly underneath of me.
Yep.
There we go.
They're down.
Down.
Nice. Cooler in the bubble.
I got Dynamo.
Dynamo's down. I'm behind them both. They just go down to a bomb here, yeah.
Someone's under the bridge.
Expo's weak.
Tent on bridge with me. They've launched.
There's a tent.
Expo weak. Didn't get
I'm
him.
breaking the shield, Jamie. There you go. They're marked. Nice job.
Down.
There's one on the rain.
It's down.
Expo underneath.
Super weak. Oh, I hit him 3 times. Nice. Good bomb.
Good job, Luna down.
There are 2 up there. Careful.
The rain's one. Nice.
Good stop.
Close to cooler.
One dropped.
Cooler out.
Oh no.
Port.
Oh no.
Stop rain.
Ah!
Zook out.
Zuko left.
Oh, I just realized we had double screen. That would make sense. Oops.
Oh.
Jamie, if you want pencil by
Whoa,
chance,
hello.
then I will play Nova. Hello, Tent. I
There's three
traded
there.
with the Tent.
Good stop.
Oh, it
We
took
need
my
to stabilize.
Mhm.
Cooler out.
Yeah, I have labbed out.
They're two. I'm dead to Expo.
In the tent
One.
shield.
How to
Player in
Okay.
front of it now. Got him.
Nice.
Go.
Expo's trying to give jumps. They got me.
Let's take it off.
Exposed low.
I'm gonna guard you if you just want to go that way. Oh,
There you go.
sorry, you went a little too quick.
Yeah, no, that's my fault. I should have slowed down. Sorry.
Oh, they're all three under there.
Rainmaker. Rainmaker. Luna.
Oh, we have no aggressive special. I also just realized that.
I realized that as
I would have changed otherwise
well.
instead.
That's, yeah.
Hey, Expo. Watch out. I'm dead. Got two of us. Rain's alone fighting one.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
you.
just trying to get out of that corner. Trying to fit there.
You think they're watching?
Got
I
Explo.
don't know if they are.
Oh, I got Zuka.
And
Okay, now they see. This platform is not for me. That was a sprinkler, I think. Still two on bridge.
Yep. We can't really approach it right now. We have nothing to really displace them.
Yeah.
Dynamo bottom left. Expo's trying to pinch with it.
That's a very big screen. In combo with mine.
Oh, really?
Luna's underneath the left here.
bottom.
That's two down.
Expo watching me from bridge.
Trying to help you. Oh, they got you. They're gonna get me.
Good dynamo.
Expo on bridge. Got me.
I'm dead though, Luna.
We're down.
We've got to get Rainmaker soon.
Apparently the game almost wanted me to DC.
You're gonna have to go for it, Debbie.
I can't. Expo's
Yeah,
right
fair.
there. Okay, let's make sure we have an aggressive special. Because we had... You want to play
I
D?
didn't-
We're playing defense. That's literally what our comp was. It was a pure defensive comp.
I honestly didn't realize that.
I didn't
Sorry.
either. I will swap.
And yeah, I can go pencil if you want,
Oh.
Debbie.
For those asking in chat, the
Then
difference in the
Jen can-
videos is audio processing. It is not in the microphone or anything like that. A lot of people kept thinking it was a new mic. It's not.
Watch it be ink blood as soon as I change.
Rice and beans, Kiki.
Okay, so so we had double cooler. Cool.
Yep.
Double screen, not double cooler.
We had double screen
no,
in the
no.
last game, but we have double
Oh, now we
cooler
have.
now.
Oh,
Yeah, I did say I was gonna switch.
Don't worry, Jem was occupied. He didn't hear us.
You know, it's all good. I love placing sprinkler like on the Rainmaker shield. It's so satisfying.
Placing screen on it.
Sprinkler, sorry.
Oh,
Like when the Rainmaker shield, like just before the Rainmaker shield comes back.
I was like, I've popped Rainmaker twice with the screen before, but you have to be like the only one shooting at it. Of course it's ink blot. See what I tell ya? I'm flanking.
Can't make it work. That's good, but that's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna die here. Never mind,
Got one.
Jem's here.
Ah.
Jerry.
Sword on right.
There's a
by
BP
pedestal.
on my left here. I gotta move.
Welling, Rainmaker.
Yep.
You go.
Rain's
Rainmaker
one,
cooler,
but I'm
almost
gonna
there.
die. Oh, you went. Someone went right to where I was.
Well, not right. Got
I'm
him.
gonna go out left. It's just you over there, Jem. I'll try and
Mhm.
meet you on that side. Through the left. I almost have inkjet actually. I'm gonna stay over here.
Oh,
Oh,
Stamper on me.
yep.
I'll have a cooler on landing. They're on right still. They're pushing
Rainmaker.
right.
Come here. Got him. I got the friend.
Yippee, friend.
There's a BP just above the plat here. Oh, there's more friends here. Oops.
Oh.
Oh shoot, this is the wrong person. We're good.
I'm gonna go behind him.
You go, Jim.
Oh. That was a good call.
Oh.
Saved my life.
I got rain.
Behind us, Stamper.
Yep, I'm trying to run away.
Can you help me pop it? Thank you. Oh, there we go. Nice.
BP.
Sorry for dragging those your way.
Oh,
Got
there
it.
we go.
Right side,
Millie's
right side,
right
right
where I
side.
died.
Actually, get this out first. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Dooley's
Still
around
right.
the.
Still right,
Okay,
52.
that's the one.
Behind you lasted. Nice.
Got him.
Good job, Lasted.
Welling.
Oh, there's two on the left. Oh, Stamper's here with me on the left with two others. Oh, no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, boy.
The Rainmaker.
Oh, sword on the left.
Rainmaker dead. Found down.
It is
We're
just
three down.
me. Crap.
Oh,
We're staggered.
On our bats.
oh, this, yep, I can't fight that.
With his zip helping it.
Yeah, they went after me.
Oh, no. Oh, there's
got
swords
bunched up.
underneath.
And AoE'd.
I don't know where anybody is.
They're jumping to bats. Stop rain, stop rain. That's two.
I was
One more on right, and then one at basket still.
able to,
Or
but
goal.
Stamper got me.
Goal's weak.
I got one with a mine.
Nice. Okay. I think we cleared him, but
Can someone bring this
Get it
out
out
left?
here.
I have an inkjet.
We'll do it.
52's on the right.
Ah, I ran out of inkjet shots.
All point is looking at me.
Down to
We're
52
down
on the right.
from the. Careful. Yep. Gallon rain.
VP down.
Watch out. There's a gal on the left.
Got him.
There's a sword on me in mid.
I'm down to
There you
splashdown.
go.
We're staying back to right.
I got rain.
Just ballpoint.
I don't know where it is. Oh, someone's on their bats though. Oh, I see it.
Ball point, yeah.
I traded with
out.
BP.
I'm gonna need people up in front of me. This is too long of a push.
Lasted went. I'm gonna jump and drop roll in. Look at fate.
Oh, there's a 52. Look out.
Yep.
Police pushing
Oh,
me. Got him.
I went the wrong way. I could have went to the right. Rainmaker's ahead. We
I'm
need.
down to the whales.
Sword got me.
Use me as bait. Woo!
Last 50.
There's one on me. I need. We're all down. Never mind.
Yeah.
One's bottom right, sharking. I'm gonna try and paint mid a little bit.
Clear to 52.
Ooh.
Oh, Was that what was sharking the 52, Debbie?
I think it was a sword, but I can't remember. Oh, hello.
One did drop out right, 52.
Got one. Rain got me.
Oh.
That was quite the cooler exchange.
No, I passed.
Okay, we need to get that picked up. 5 seconds. Well, okay, we get overtime, so we have a little bit more time.
Just a 52 watching this with
I've got
Whale.
it. Who's zipping?
Got sword.
Lummy. Nice.
Cooley's down. BP's down.
Where's
Bats!
52? Where's 52?
Up left.
Bats! Window! Window! Oh no. There's no one ahead of you.
Got him.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going up. Watch out. There's
Got
a
one.
sword got me top.
Go.
Window!
No.
Hello, Heat Haze Chris. That guy I've seen on YouTube. Maybe. That is entirely possible. The heck is a sword? Splatana Stamper. It's a sword. It's a lot easier to say than Splatana Stamper.
Why do we call them weird names?
Because they're faster. Callouts are a pretty lengthy process compared to other stuff that can happen in this game. It's really important to get it out in as few syllables as possible, to be quickly understood. You don't use complete sentences. And so you also don't go and say, Splatana Stamper Nouveau on the left. You just say sword on left. Yeah, I'm not mad or anything. Just trying to explain. Sorry if it sounded condescending or something. One coming to right. On me,
Right.
Julie's, got him.
There you go. Good job. Another top.
Cooler's out.
Fine.
I have 2 of them looking at me, 3 of them. Yep, I'm dead. I marked one. I marked one of the shooters.
They're down.
There we go. I'm marked, but that's
Ooh.
fine.
In the middle.
At them.
Indoors on the left.
Yeah, they got me.
Oh, there's someone on the right. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Oh, I can't get up the wall. That's so unfortunate.
Here to paintbrush.
Yeah, there's one bottom left.
They're 2 down.
Guy coming
I marked
right
one
again.
of them.
Julie's dropping on me. Thank you for that. I'm pushing the dualies.
Tap
They're
them.
stuck, but someone else is
Healed
with
up,
them.
though.
That sucks.
There you
Nice.
go.
Oh, there's 2 in middle. I just missed them.
On me, right.
On the
right
right,
stack, right
on the
stack.
right.
It's
Watch
sploosh.
out, guys. I got one
Oh.
with the mine.
Good go. I got you good.
Oh.
Heat Haze Chris, Gem is me. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, I hit him twice.
I didn't hit him at all. Paintbrush.
Oh, hello. Got one.
Plus sploosh. I have no paint.
Brush got me. Just brush on right. We can take it and go.
I don't
Take
have
it and
any
go.
ink.
Okay.
Thank you. I got one on their plat. I got 2.
Behind.
I'm
Window,
behind Sploosh.
Got him.
window.
Good job.
All right, just stay wide
I
from
got
window
him.
and go. Good points.
Good job.
Julie's in the foil.
Boink. There you go. Whew. Got one.
Good
Nice.
take. Good take.
That was good. I like the reef slider.
I didn't even communicate it, but I was like, somebody please read my mind as soon as I see the reef slider. I was like,
Well, I saw they were popping missiles, so I said, "This is my opportunity." I
That
gotta
worked
take
too, and I was just like,
Yeah, no,
this would be great, and I'm like, I'm gonna put Reef Slider here just so I can explode anybody in the way. Like,
Yeah.
No, you did good. You did good.
that was a good take.
And this is true, Chris. Gem is collectible in Crash Bandicoots.
In a lot of other video games, if that's where we're going, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've almost maxed my catalog.
I'm only on level 60 for catalog.
Oh, wait, I forgot to change my weapon. My bad. That one's on me.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to be aggressive, Jerry.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Woo!
That was a cadence that we had to do during band camp. Not band camp. During football games.
Yes, Chris, Gem is my gamer tag. That is what I go by.
They have a Nova. Okay, I like how as soon as I go off of a Splatling, it's been ink blood. Oh, they took it.
I am out of me. That's an unfortunate time to learn that.
Oh!
Oh no.
Gonna paint our flat a little bit. One's going to
We're on
bats, one's going to bats, one's on bats.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Behind
One's
us,
behind, two
triangle.
behind us, there's two behind us.
Got sploosh.
Oh,
On
and
mushroom.
there's a beacon in front. Okay.
There's an E-leader watching me. Oops.
Oh, I'm marked.
Yeah, pick it up.
Leader's
Oh,
down
there's
in
one
mid.
here.
Oh, leader, I didn't
There's
see
a
him.
sploosh. They have beacons.
There's someone hiding on the other side of this wall.
Left stack, leader.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
I need help with pop if I'm gonna get it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop it on flat.
Here to pin.
Right here for a second.
I can
Oh
tell.
my god. I really do not want us to pop this.
Behind that block.
Dude,
Got one.
Good job,
Another
baby.
one on me. Nice.
got checkpoint.
There's one behind this stack here. On the stack.
Oh, I messed up the cooler though. Okay, it's fine.
Woo!
On me. You got it?
Yep. There's a sploosh on the stack.
Right side, right side. Behind the stack.
Think about. Job.
I got pinched. Two in middle.
Bloosh got me.
2-2.
The right side's completely painted.
Bloosh, yeah.
They're on right stack right now.
Got one.
No, the other one on right stack. I don't know what it is, but there was another one up there.
Got
Bloosh,
sploosh.
good job.
There we go.
Everyone's gonna be ready.
They've got Jing
Gonna be
Chet.
boxed.
Well,
I have reef. I got two.
Oh,
Nice,
nice, nice,
nice,
nice.
nice.
Pop.
I had the inkjet. I got three.
Oh.
Kraken, watch out! Just
Wow.
go in the corner, Deacon. There you go. Good job. Let's go,
Well
Jamie.
played, well played.
Whee!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
oopsie.
I like spaghettis. And I like them the most. But
Sploosh down. Rainmaker down.
It's just a Nova. They're, I think by Gem, if
Yes,
I saw that right.
they're
yeah.
jetting. They're weak. Nice.
Ooh. Oh, hello.
They did go jump on me.
Uh-huh. There's still a brush here.
Yeah, they're behind the
rotating
stack.
back to right.
On stack, on stack.
I got him.
nice.
Ooh.
You're looking at me.
Oh, there's two on me. Help. Thank
Cutting
you.
them off bottom side. They have to go rail.
We grab here and hold it. There we go.
Oh no.
That's
Okay.
sploosh.
Ew.
Still
Sorry,
being chased
Jamie.
them
You
down.
should, you should
No.
always stay back in that scenario. Keep
yeah,
yourself
yeah, yeah.
safe.
Yeah, sorry.
If we're there, I'll go for it.
Old
Careful, Austin,
habits.
you're alone.
One might come from behind. Yep. Hello. I hit the brush once. They're on our plat.
Dumb.
There you go. Bottom right. Bottom right. They
On
put a
my
beacon
wall.
there.
Got one.
Kraken.
is out.
Uh-oh.
Going for rain. I'm down.
I got it with a mine. I got.
Love that. There's a beacon below wall.
There's 2 on me right now, and my hands are in a really weird.
We're behind you guys in mid.
We're going for top.
Not if I have anything
Left
to say
side.
about it. No. That's the 3rd mine kill this game.
I'm thinking of stalling it in mid, or not mid. But yeah,
Left side would be a good idea. Yep.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Let them use their resources.
Strong will be back too.
3
so.
on left. They're gonna get in there and get
Yeah.
it.
Uh-oh.
Rush is on right.
I got one. I got deleted. There's one hiding bottom right wing, so be careful.
Yeah, it's Gresh.
I'm gonna just
Leader
jump in on
down.
the left here. Okay. Careful of my shields going out.
Behind us, behind us. Nice.
I got one. Don't worry.
No, is this blue?
There's a sploosh here.
Yeah, that'll give him overtime.
But
Not
we
give
have
them
the
the
rain, don't
Rainmaker
worry.
though.
Yeah.
No. The E-leader was the only one who could have gotten it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Give your best Markiplier impression?
Hello, everybody.
I haven't watched Markiplier in a long time.
He made a movie.
I know he did.
What's your favorite type of pasta? The bow tie noodles. I don't remember what they're called, but I like the bow tie noodles. Those are nice. Oh, hey, that was Kiki's too.
Hey.
Ooh, it's hit stop, hit stop, hit stop.
Oh, I did not.
No, I did it again.
Sleep mode. No.
Sleep mode. I sleep moded.
Are we actually sleep moding? Oh, okay.
I realized Jamie wasn't serious after I had pressed the button.
It's fine.
Farfalla, that sounds right.
I'll have done my gamble for the day. Well,
Hi,
Liam.
Meme and
another-
Irvmama.
Hour till it resets.
Hi, Lillian.
That red that has Liam. Not bad.
Does Switch light theme ever hurt your eyes? No. Yeah, we'll do it for the bit. Lobby going up. Technically, normal spaghetti is called linguine sometimes. What? That's weird, because, like, we have spaghetti and then linguine, and we call those 2 different kinds of pasta. But I could totally see, like, the boxes you get them from at the grocery store not actually being authentic Italian. That would not surprise me.
See, I like angel hair pasta. It's nice and light.
How do I get those Summerfest masks? So you go to the Switch menu. At the bottom, there's a tab called News, and you're looking for the Summerfest article about Splatoon. Just like scroll to the bottom, and there will be a button to let you download it. That is true. I do have a YouTube short about it that came out a couple days ago.
See? That's...
Hi, sweet boy. You can't have my food, though. Happy to see you.
Oh, that's okay. That's one of the Echoes, one of the people who I'm playing in week 5 of Ludi.
Okay. Posture left.
I'm.
Mid.
Oh, there's someone on the
at
our goal.
at our
Yep.
goal.
Hit him
boy.
I
twice.
didn't think they would follow that in.
They're
We're
under
two
the
down.
bridge. Oh, they're still here. Oh,
Cooler's out.
Yeah, they're Carbon on left. Got him.
Got
Nice.
splashed.
there's a jump in behind the goal. There you go.
I think bridge should be clear.
I just went straight underneath. To the right. I'm getting
One left bridge.
chased. There's two on me.
Nah, I'm down to bucket.
It's
Looking up.
just Jamie.
We're 3 down.
They're gonna push you pretty hard, Jamie. Oh, that's Azuka. I'm dead.
Thanks, Hippie. Glad you liked it.
They're still pushing our plot.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
crap.
two on that ramp
Oh, there's 3
on
here.
the right.
I'm down.
Screen. I got the rain. I painted up behind, but there's two here. I found they're all jumping in on the right. There's one behind Jamie though.
Got one.
Or I guess Lasted is chasing one in our base. There you go.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yep, they're at our goal, probably. Right?
Yeah.
Got one.
Okay, sorry about that.
I'm being pushed by 2 over here.
Alright.
Got one. I'm down.
Oh, there's one by me weak. There we go.
I tabbed one.
Hello, other
Still
one.
goal. Still goal.
Help. Yeah, under bridge. Oh, hello, Carvin. Carvin's weak on me. I'm dead.
52 on me. And once. I'm down. Careful, Lasted. You're alone.
Got one. You're good, Abby. Oh,
Maybe not.
Traded.
nice wall.
Could someone hit exclamation mark VOD in the stream?
Oh, there's one behind me.
I'm gonna drop this down left.
Careful, Zuka's out.
There's one hiding bottom left. Under the rain, under the rain.
It landed down there.
They're gonna pick a fight in this corner. Careful.
One sharking mid, I think. Oh, Carbon right.
Carvin's behind us. Yeah, there we go. I'll try and block.
one
Oh,
got
never
behind
mind.
me.
I'm not blocking.
Behind us, behind us.
Yeah, they couldn't
I got
turn
two.
around fast enough.
Waiting screen for stream's sake. Oh, that hits me from there. Okay, at least I've got cooler.
Ah,
Behind you. Got him.
Another Carbon.
Ah, crap.
Yeah,
Another one on me.
thank you.
I hit him twice. I'm down. Nice.
ooh. There's a bucket underneath of me.
I tapped the Rainmaker.
Rain should be weak. Bucket's still underneath.
Got one. Bucket
Directly
on me.
underneath of Jim.
On the ramp.
Uh-oh.
Traded. That's not good. Stay cooler.
The Rainmaker.
They have strikes. Careful with those.
Still one on the ramp.
Pushing the. Nice. Got him. One dropped into our court. Careful, careful. Oh, shoot.
There's two on you, Jim.
Yeah.
To three.
I didn't realize we were going to drop left. I don't think we had anybody there to protect it.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, sorry.
I think the one on the right scared you a little bit.
Mhm.
Hi, Joe Bell. Back off.
Hi, Gratacino? Dear Grizz. I've never heard someone say it that way, but that's funny.
Alrighty.
Splash has got a lot of quick respawn on. And special saver.
I'm just gonna push left. Super
Okay.
weak on me.
We're
Nice.
gonna get popped.
Got another.
There's
Good
one on
shot.
the right, on rain. They're weak. There we go. I have
That's
inkjet if you're here, Jamie.
All right,
Yeah.
someone pop and go. I've got the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
2 up there. Got 1.
Got 2.
That's white.
Nice.
Got 1. Oh man, I'm gonna go down.
So funny that that thing's.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. I got a
Good
double
stop.
top left.
They're gonna get popped. I can't stop it.
Uh-oh.
Very
I've got 2 looking at me.
Yeah, we just can't get it up the ramp right now.
Okay,
It's not
I'm
in a
just
good spot.
keeping it. Yeah, I'm just
Those are
keeping
Jamie.
it kind of there. Jamie, I'm gonna jump to you. I have drop roller, remember, so my
Right.
jump is visible. Use me as bait.
Yeah.
Are we dualies? Got him.
There you go. They're dropping it down. I think. No, they're not.
Bucket weak. Oh, I
Nah.
got him twice. Bucket dropping out with the rain.
I'm painting it out.
Visibility.
I just can't hit it. Hey, thank you. I'm out of ink.
I'm going as soon as this pops.
Okay, I have inkjet, and
Got
once
one.
I have ink, there's a bucket in the
I'm
way on the
right
right
side.
here.
Got 2.
Someone grab.
I'm down. 2 on my yacht. 2 on my yacht. Get in front. Get in front.
Got one of them. Got
Oh,
both
the
of them.
bomb.
Oh, the dry strike.
That was a good bomb by them.
Zoo King.
They have tri-strike ready. Never mind, they don't.
I almost fired a shot. That would have been neat. It would have done things. Nice.
Nice. There was a bomb that went right past my face, and I was like, oh. So glad I can use this vest for something.
Hi, Nate. How's it going?
Nate is here. Hello, Nate.
Nate is a gamer who games for the Whip Rays, which is a
Nate
Splatoon
is
team.
great.
We'll do one more and then we'll do a VOD review.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Of course, Nate. Hope you've been well.
you remember to grab your badge? Yes, I did. I did. So, I don't know if... I don't know how much or if at all I'm gonna be there tonight. We're talking about GDQ.
Okay, I was like, is this the thing you said you were going to? Oh, we're on the other side.
Neat.
Haunt on the 10th.
Dowser's top right.
I must have ink jet.
Towards the mid.
Oh,
And
okay.
Well, this is a bad idea. It worked.
I'm gonna go right.
Yep.
I got one. I think I scared them a little bit.
Been trying to push me. I am almost down.
Nice
I'm down.
job!
got 10.
Here, I can push this with you.
Yeah, get that check.
Oh no! You're no!
We got it.
Top left.
Good job. Let's see Bowser's.
There's another one.
There's
Another
two.
two. Carbon in front. Nice, got him.
This Bowser's left.
Dowser's are weak. Didn't get him.
Oh, hello. Oh boy.
He's about to reset.
Oh.
Good stop.
Nice, nice.
That's two. Carbon came
Oh,
out.
hello.
Good job.
Carbon's in front of you. Nice.
Good job. So many assists.
Sorry.
What? No, I think it's great.
Big number. Number go up mean good player.
Damn.
Numbers up.
Uh-oh. I got him. Okay, bye.
How are you alive?
They started napping. That's how I'm alive.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you died.
I have
Frickin'
drop
moving
roller.
platform. It moved the Rainmaker away from me.
Oh, the rain's going away from me.
Done.
Thank you.
Just
I'm
wiper.
gonna go have fun now.
Wiper,
Oh,
drop that
there's,
right.
it's by me.
Wait.
Yeah. Got it. There's a jump here. It's gonna go on my mines. Oh, they got me.
Got
Hit
him.
him, Jerry. There you go.
Carbon out in front of us. Got him. Sloppily.
I got wiper. I got. Oh,
Right.
I helped with the other one.
Carbon in front.
Uh huh.
Yippee. Aww.
Oh,
Oh, it's a Varbin.
come here. I need help. If we can from the bottom. I'm trying. Wiper here too!
Dowser's down. Got another. Tent is on me.
Yeah,
Got tents.
nice.
Just Carbon. They're out in
I do.
front.
Oh,
Got
there
them.
they are.
Oh.
I was like, I do not know.
Dowser's on me.
That
Got
10
them.
shield scared me.
Right. There we go. Hello. Tents in front.
That's super weak. Nice.
Nope.
Dowser's on right.
Careful.
On the goal.
Sword behind.
I got him.
Thank you.
You look like you were in trouble there.
Thank you. Aw.
Nice. That's 3 down.
Can I
Carbon is zip.
possibly- Oh,
Not
no,
anymore.
I cannot. Just the tent.
Tent is in the shield. Top left.
I'm just
Backing
gonna
up to get
wait a
jumps.
minute. I'm here too.
Oh man, they used multiple specials on
That's
me.
so on port. Into the Spider-Man.
To be fair,
I got
I
the
did
right-
not think they would launch everything they had at me at that moment.
Don't worry.
That's true.
They forgot about me.
The doobie.
I'm just being a rat in their base right now. Tent's on me. Oh, Wiper's on you, though.
I got one.
Nice job. Oh, hello, Dowsers. Oh, I did to the Dowsers. Thank you. I think we got it this time.
There we go.
Yes.
Yippee!
Every
Oh
time
my
when I'm
goodness.
dead, I'm like, I think we got it now.
Jumps in, dies the back shot.
Yeah, that's what I thought my badges were gonna be.
When does it make sense to SD with the Rainmaker? So what happens when you jump off with the Rainmaker is you get splatted, it resets to mid. So typically you're going to do that in a situation where it's in a really dangerous spot, like specifically very close to KOing, and you don't have the... We can do one more real quick.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have the defensive capabilities to stop that from happening right now. If you're able to push the enemy team back, generally you probably want to pick it up, and dropping it off of like a one-way drop or something is usually a good plan, just to make sure that it's harder for them to make progress, it takes longer for them to make progress as a result of your defense. But it's become more and more situational when people want to actually jump it off. It's just like, you lose a lot of time by giving up the Rainmaker, and you are giving it back to the enemy team, even if they do have to back up and give you a little bit of space. So, a lot of the time, it's a better position to either just let it reset to mid, or to pick it up yourself if you cleared the area out.
I'm gonna paint for Jet at the start of this one.
I hit 2 people twice behind.
There's
stack.
some on the right.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Charger. That was your screenshot item.
They're gonna get checked.
They got my ink jet.
They're just going for plat. There's one coming bats now with a hammer.
There's a hammer. Maybe I'm giving you a present.
Oh, Charger got me.
I gotta move. There we go. I must have Jet.
Move out.
Decav got me.
One behind you.
Yeah, one behind. I'm fighting them right now. 2, actually.
I just wanted off.
Oh, Charger was on the left.
One behind left stack.
Oh, I didn't need to jump here.
Got
Charger
Charger.
left.
I'm gonna paint up the right.
The weak. One twice. There we go.
Decav's underneath the right, going left. Oh, Charger's on right stack.
Decav is looking left.
Suking Charger. Charger down.
Good job.
Underneath the wall. Got
We're
one.
down.
Cooler's out.
There we go.
Rainmaker.
Okay.
One weak on back of wall.
Right.
Got him.
There you go.
Charger got me. I have cooler.
Oh, where
Luna.
was it? Oh, hello.
Where's Charger?
Luna left.
There's 2 on the left. I marked one of them.
I couldn't
Oh.
get my feet painted.
Yeah.
Luna's,
Oh, Luna's camping underneath of you, Jamie. Just heads up.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Hated.
Hammer canceled.
Careful, Gem. There's 2 here
Top
near
stack, yeah.
you.
Dooley's weak. Hit him twice.
There you
Got him.
go. Charger's behind the left.
Oh no.
Oh, they bubbled it. 2 on the right. 2 on the right. Decav and one more. Ooh!
Luna got me on left. Nice.
There you go.
I don't know where the decav went.
To left, I think.
They have crab and back.
Oh.
There you go.
Charger. Oh, got 3.
Nice! Nice. I have inkjet
Crabber's
ready.
out.
Just a crab. Just a crab.
Okay.
Crab shredded.
There
Got
you
him.
go.
And pestle.
Bats is decav. Bats in window or 2.
All right, I'm
Goal
down
is
my
out.
goal.
Yeah. Careful. They're just gonna run at it. Okay, I traded.
Oh, Luna.
Oh.
They're weak.
They're still there, still on left.
Careful,
Behind you,
Lasted.
Lasted.
Behind you. Yeah,
They got me.
they're still there. They're still there.
Behind
Careful,
stack, behind stack.
Lasted. Ah,
Got
it's all
him.
good. Good trade.
Still on left. Nice.
Got one.
There's one right stack.
Woo!
Cooley's down.
Got him.
Good job.
Bats! Bats! Going down to the plat.
Where's by you?
Ah. Mint is chasing
I
me.
can't stop the vac here. Hammer coming for me. Hit him twice.
Oh, hammer got me.
I'm gonna wait to do a back push here. I'm coming now.
Got rain. 2 below me.
Yep.
3 below me. Last one there.
The charger.
There you
White.
go. I went down to that though. I got greedy. Push up, Blasted, if you can.
Yep.
Try to take
There's
their
one on
bats.
plat. One on plat.
Use me as bait.
Wait.
Oh, there's
Careful,
another
we
one.
need to keep you alive here.
Window, window, window,
Above,
window,
above,
window,
above.
window.
Got him. Crab, crab, crab.
Ah,
32.
Oh, we
we're one off.
were into the crab.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's okay. You know that you can stay on that block and you're protected?
Yeah, I was on the block.
No, on the back side of it.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
was it painted?
It looked our color.
Okay, I didn't see that part. I apologize then.
It's okay. I just didn't know if you knew or not. It's just something a lot of people do to wait out specials is just go behind that block.
Drew is asking for tips for aiming with chargers. There is an old video that Brian made detailing all of the aim drills that he did that I tended to recommend to people. I don't know, exactly how current it is, but it seems like something that would be good to go and look up. Tag is just Brian, Brian. He is one of the best backline players in Europe and now a top Salmon Run player. Might go by Brian the Drummer in some places, but I would go and look into that. That video is the most content that I've seen on that subject. I think Stingray could be reworked to be healthier. It would not look very much like Stingray anymore if it were to be healthier. The global range, the ability to aim at that particular angle, the information that it gave the player, it was a lot too much.
The big hitbox.
Yeah, that too. I have a replay code for Lasted, and we're going to put that in.
And have fun, guys.
Thanks, Devi, and thanks, Jamie. And I will share my screen in just a second so that you can see without stream delay. Lasted.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. Andrills sounds so metal, does it? That's just kind of pretty standard practice. Unless you mean literally metal because a drill bit. I don't know. What are your sensitivities? I have max sense. That's not super typical of what I've seen. A lot of top players prefer more like 3.5 to 4. But definitely on the positive side is what I would recommend, even for relatively long-range weapons. Like a backline weapon, I could see going as low as like -2, -3. I probably wouldn't want it to go much further than that, but there are some people who see it differently, and there are top players all over the spectrum there. Okay. So, is this a solo queue match? I forgot to check when I was pulling it up.
Yeah, solo open.
Sounds good. Okay. Solo open. So, relatively balanced team comps here. Nobody has a cooler. That's the first thing I look for. And so, because nobody does, then there's no, innate advantage in changing the pace of play. Then, the ranges are pretty evenly distributed. The Tri-Stringer is going to outrange the Hydra by a little bit, but it's also not going to have the same DPS, and the Hydra is going to be able to try and play around that. So, relatively, I don't know. Debbie, is Debbie still in the call here? And Debbie's probably at least listening in chat. Hey, Debbie, what do you think of the Stringer Hydra matchup? Like, how, roughly speaking, who would you say wins that in just like the 1v1? It's definitely not too bad, I would imagine. But then you have a decent amount of paint between the Zap and the Big Swig. They have a lot of paint between the T-Tech and the Junior. And relatively even amounts of fighting power, too. So, what are the specials we've got? You guys have a Booyah Bomb. They have Strikes. Just something. And you gotta watch out for the hammer, obviously. Okay. So yeah, the comps are pretty well balanced. What you want to be doing is looking at what the matchups are going to be. Like, you're as a 52 gal, you're going to be doing a lot of fighting, and you want to just be prepping yourself for how do I need a position versus these weapons. The Junior and the T-Tech, you're going to be just bullying wherever you can. The Splatana, you have to be a little bit more careful about because it has a decent bit of range and it moves more when it's fighting, so it can kite you a little bit. And obviously, you've got to be worried about backliners all the time.
Okay.
Do good players not play on motion? Oh, sorry. I'll get you in just a second. There's just a question from chat. Do good players not play on motion controls? There are some valid reasons not to play motion controls. Typically, though, at a competitive level, those reasons are things like it gives you motion sickness, or you have hand tremors, or there's some kind of, a lot of the time, like disability that is a reason that people don't do it. And some people will just play more casually and not care about it, but there is a significant competitive advantage in playing with motion controls. You just aim much faster. So, you were going to ask, Lasted?
It was solo X. I said the wrong thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Above or below 2K?
Below.
Gotcha. All right. So, let's take a look at how this goes. And it's zones. So, what are we playing for? I guess you're playing just to kind of... You don't really have any one ginormous special that you're going to have to push in with, at least early on. I guess if the Hydra paints really quickly, you might have a Booyah Bomb to work with, but chances are pretty good that you, like, okay, you might get chumps or you might have a vac, but that's not necessarily going to spearhead a push that you can just run in with for sure. It's not going to be something guaranteed. You're going to have to do a lot of the work here with your main weapon. So you'll want to set up someplace that's relatively safe for you, where you can paint, but also where you're not getting attacked from multiple directions. Nice. Good shots there. So the whole thing I said about not making sure you're not getting attacked from multiple directions, you got attacked from multiple directions, but thankfully you were using a 52 gal, which is a weapon that can sometimes make it so that getting attacked from multiple directions is only the same thing as getting attacked from one direction, because you have a little splash wall there. If you were just the slightest bit further back, or if they didn't drop one level, this wiper beats you here. It is only by nature of the fact that they moved too far forward and you hit your shots immediately that they go down. Good movement once you were getting hit to ensure that they weren't hitting you back. This is a good technical play. The thing that was dangerous about it was getting into the position in the first place. I would consider trying to block something off with the splash wall. This is a moment, you know, when you get into this fight over here where you are like really low on ink and you don't want anything protracted to happen in the near future. So it could be valuable to try and put a wall out in front of you or something while you get your bearings, while you get more information. This is a little dangerous, and it's not really your fault. It's just your teammate has gotten on top of you here, and that makes this a very good-looking target for someone to shoot at, because they're going to hit multiple people at the same time, and if they splat one, it paints the other's feet. So you definitely want to leave from there when you can, but the vac comes in clutch. Good readjustment to get your aim on there. What I'd probably do here, instead of painting a trail straight up to them like this, which they can just like pre-fire if they want to, I would come in from a different angle. I'd like go to the right and then come backward toward them, because then your teammates can hold them in the corner here on the left, and you're hitting them from the right, and now they have to choose one way to look. But because we were the furthest player forward, and we came at them from the direction they were already looking, they didn't have to look two different directions at the same time. So we end up getting the pick anyway. But you saw how the Big Swig was with you that whole time. They would have just pushed up the ramp. All you wanted to do there was get up the right-hand side, and as long as the Big Swig stays alive for like 1 second, you're able to then go in and collapse on that player from two different angles.
Okay.
At this point, with so many players down, I would probably try and get a little bit more paint down, see if you can get a little bit further into the enemy base, because at this point, based on where we're sharking, the fight is still going to be over the zone. What you want in splat zones is for the fight to happen in front of the zone, so that they can't be like painting it and fighting you at the same time. They have to fight you first and then move to the zone, so that even if you lose the fight, it takes them time between when they fight you and when they get to the zone, and during that time you're scoring the whole way. But it is important to position someone over here to be watching this. We did see someone on the top left there show up in the whale. I didn't feel like we noticed. You're doing a lot of like dropping down back onto the zone to hide. And like it makes sense in most like modes, but on zones, this is the last place that you want to be, because they probably don't know you're there. Maybe they do, but maybe they don't. They're gonna paint it anyway. They're gonna fire shots in this direction anyway. Like, you get hit by this when they're literally just trying to play the objective. You want to always be positioning yourself as an aggressive player in the direction they're not going to be looking. You always want to be attacking someone who's not looking at you. So you want to be putting yourself in places where they're going to drop past you on their way to do what they want to do. They're not going to be heading straight toward you. And that's a principle that we've seen a couple of times at play now that I've pointed out. Here, we kind of just don't anticipate how they're going to move to get toward the zone. I would probably have just waited a second longer to get a better read on their movement before trying to press the fire button. Because like right now, they don't know you're there. But once you start firing, then they will know. So seeing that they're moving forward, you could just kind of sit in place for a second, figure out, okay, what's their plan right now? Where are they about to be? And then get the aim on and then go.
Okay.
I think you weren't expecting them to move up either, so that might be part of why it was a little awkward. You kind of plonked foreheads. when you're fighting against a weapon that has less range than you don't want to be the one pushing toward it. You want to be maintaining your max range against them. Obviously, if they start running away and you want to chase them, then you can do that, but you never want to chase them to a point where if they suddenly reverse direction, they could get in range of you before you would do anything about it. So this being a junior, even though they're on high ground against you, and that gives them a little bit of extra range, you can still back up a little bit and make it so they can't hit you, and you can still hit them. And that would have made this fight a bit safer.
Okay.
That's scary. This is not the direction I would probably go if the bow is shooting me from top left, because they still have an angle if they come over the top left here. What you probably want to be doing instead, let me see where everything was. So here, these shots are pretty low percentile because you're too far away to be able to actually hit that player. What I would probably do, you've got the wall to your left, so I would probably actually just go after the T-Tech. I would swim further into mid and shoot up through the grates, because they're just walking out on the grates. There's like no way for them to escape you at all there. And then you still have the wall to protect you from like direct bow shots. Same deal there. You didn't need to get closer to the sword to be able to hit them, so no need to. And remember that, like, even though the sword does have decent range, it also likes to be at melee range because with its light attacks, it gets extra damage from getting the melee hitbox, and also it could just go for the vertical attack that one-shots you. So better to keep them at a little bit of a distance instead of trying to chase them too hard. Part of like knowing to do that is recognizing what weapon you're fighting in that moment, and that might be a piece of awareness that you're still working on training. One of the most reliable ways to tell, besides just like seeing them, is looking at the projectile they fire. So like I knew it was the junior because I saw how much it was scattering, and there are only two shooter type weapons, but that's the one that scatters that much, so I knew it was the junior. And then here, obviously, you're going to be able to see like the blades of ink going through the air. So those are some things to pay attention to make sure that you're playing the fight in a way that benefits your weapon instead of giving them something that you don't need to give them. I'm a little worried about that jump because of how the zone's capped and how close that player was to them. They didn't end up getting punished for it or anything, and, you know, they looked like they had charge ready for you, but I'm not sure I would have felt comfy with that. But good job catching that player out. I would always stay inside and delete the bubble unless there's some other threat, because you don't want them to use that as a jump point to get in. Especially if you're not going to be inside the bubble to shoot them when they land. It's like, you got someone who is inside the bubble, and then you backed out and somebody else took the bubble, and now you have to do it all over again, basically. And shooting the generator from inside is a quick way to do that. Yeah, good job. And we just want to sweep that zone, get it capped as soon as possible. Nice, we got a wipe. So it looks like we're going to play the left side. At this point, if there's so little to paint, one thing that I would consider doing is painting the wall on the left side, because sitting on that wall can actually be a pretty sneaky way to hide, where someone will drop past you, and then you can shoot them in the back as they try to aim at the zone. What we want to do, if we're going to move up, is move up fast and get here fast, and then stop moving. I'm worried now that we've taken this long to get to this position, that what's going to happen is they're going to see you moving and they're going to know where you are. What you want to do if you're going to be here is get there while they're still respawning so they don't see you, and then hide here without moving so that they kind of stumble past you or something. Because now that you fired all these shots, they just knew you were coming.
Yeah.
That was a lot of shots that we fired that didn't really hit too much, because I think you're just, like, waiting for the chumps to land so you can shoot them, but you know, that was a good amount of your ink tank that just didn't really do anything, and also is giving your position away. So might be a good idea to just save the shots until they're closer to landing. You also have a couple of players on the left. They're going to start pushing you now because your teammate went down over there. Okay, good job getting out of there. I would not, again, Wiper you don't want to be at close range with. So I would not be playing like super tight around the corners here. I would be, you know, if they're charging a vertical slash behind this pillar, I don't want them to be able to just dash out and be in range to one-shot me. So I'm pieing this corner by taking the corner a lot wider. And I'm also keeping track of like shadows and things to let me know if they're climbing the side of it so that they would drop down above me. You can see there's like a lot of sunlight out here that would cast a shadow on a player if they were to try that, and that would be something to watch out for. As we're coming around, we're one recommendation is like don't press the fire button until your aim is definitely on. Obviously easier said than done, but there we fired a lot of shots before we ever landed anything, and that gave them time to respond. And here's one of the reasons that we don't want to hug the corner so tight. The hammer comes around and we just can't move away from it in time. That is a fantastic ink vac. I'm still very nervous about this jump, but we'll, you know, we'll see if we can make it work. There was a player right in front of you that you probably could have hit, but your teammate ended up getting them anyway. It looks like you're either having trouble getting your aim from where it is when you're on the wall to the player, or you're looking at the sprinkler instead of the player.
I think it might have been the sprinkler.
Gotcha. Yeah, at some point there, your only way out was to super jump out.
Yeah.
But team cleaned up anyway, so we get to just jump in and pretend like we won the fight. I would consider actually painting the zone there. You don't know exactly what all is in front of you here. There might be multiple enemy players that you're pushing into. And also, if you just cap the zone here, you're scoring. And the entire time that you're taking the fight, you're still scoring. Ooh, close one there. You backed up right as the last shot would have hit, and it was out of range. I think it was just like you expected those two shots to hit, and then the second one didn't, and then you were like, oh, shoot, I can't be backing up yet. And you kind of kept yourself out of range, and now you probably go down to that. Oh, no, you don't. You've got to be careful, because even though you're, you know, out of range and disengaged, the bow can still hit you. And so you need to be kind of throwing it off about where it is that you're planning on heading, because it's got a pretty good read on you right there. I would have, like, moved out of sight, but then immediately, like, changed my momentum and kind of slowly swam my way back the other way or something. Because then their shot goes where they're expecting you, where they're projecting you to be, and it ends up missing. We're playing with fire being out this much in the open with the bow. If they're hitting more shots, you just get splatted for this. You want a wall to be out minimum if you're going to be making a play like this, and you'd probably rather be playing a little bit closer to cover, because it's just going to take you too long to drop down over this ledge if they hit a good shot. You probably go down to this, yeah. We just stayed in that corner for too long. The bow putting pressure on us was already more than we probably should have been risking. As soon as somebody else showed up, we kind of just need to give them space. That's 3 down. You're probably going to die on this jump. That's my prediction. Okay, no. Alright. We're able to just win some fights there. Okay. I didn't like dropping down when the entire area below you was painted their color, but we made it work. I'm just worried that if the bow on the right had seen you doing any of that, you could have gotten stuck and could have gotten splatted. Probably wanted to paint before you dropped. but then Hammer comes out and you kind of just had to do what you had to do. So you go down here, good trade. Like, the 2 picks that you got beforehand made it so that even if you go down here, it's going to be a good play for your team. Just, I think you probably could have gotten those 2 and then survived, and that would have had more of an impact because you're still a pretty good painting weapon. That's one thing I would probably say in general that I want to see you doing more is just painting the zone and painting area for yourself to swim through. Yeah, you've got 2 other weapons on your team that are better at painting, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it anytime you get the opportunity. There have been a lot of times where you've gotten like backed into a corner, or you've like not capped the zone when it was possible, and just putting a little bit more attention on doing that when you're trying to collect information and figure out the next play. It gives you away and like it makes you visible, but then you have more paint that you can vanish into. It's like, sure, it's going to take a little time to create a smoke screen for yourself, but once you're in the smoke screen, you've gotten an advantage. You know, you've taken away information more than you've given them that. This was probably a little bit too brave, trying to just dive into the bubble like this. Juniors can absolutely win this fight, because they're hitting shots on you as you approach the bubble, and not just once you get in range to hit them yourself. Like, you have to go so much further in, and so they get a lot of shots before you get there. And they missed a lot of shots. They were shooting at your teammate, but we didn't quite get all the way into the bubble in time, and we didn't get our aim on fast enough to capitalize on that. So in general, when the junior has the bubble up, I would say just respect it and try to like shred the bubble if you have the opportunity to, making sure that you don't get bombed, of course, from outside of your range. Shred it down, make it so that it's not an obstacle anymore, because in theory they should actually be able to win those. Also, hello Cage89 and Eat Your Bean. This jump is a little bit spooky, but I get it if, you know, we're trying to make sure they don't take lead. Just, yeah, there's a lot there. And you did not want to drop in that quickly. You really wanted to put a wall out, paint your way up underneath the ledges, figure out where people were, and then go in, try and do something. By just diving in, we didn't really have any information. We hadn't had time to look at things and see who we were going to have to shoot at. And given that, you know, people were still spawning in, we hadn't fully recovered, we didn't have any specials to work with, you're kind of just putting your fighting power up against potentially like 2 of theirs. Because you've got your Hydra who's behind you, but like, what do they do if there's a fight underneath the ledge here? Like, they can't help you there. So it was really you kind of going in on your own here. We lose the Hydra, and now we're at numbers disadvantage. Again, very risky jump. I get it if, like, you think this is the most safe jump that you have available. We're really not spending a lot of time painting either. Like, you could have just flipped the zone right there before you swam away. You had all the time you needed, but you just pressed ZL before you got it capped. Nobody was counter painting you. You could have had it, like, so that it 100%ed, and that makes it harder for them to unpaint. So you just kind of backed off before that happened. Okay, I mean, if they're going to run into you, you can just hold down the ZR button. But after you get that pick and you're damaged a little bit, definitely back up and start to heal a little bit. Because the players that are chasing you have shorter ranged weapons than you do. So at that point, buy yourself a little bit of time, heal yourself up a little bit, and maybe you can keep the fight going instead of trading 1 for 1, which doesn't really help you since they still have control of the zone. I get that, like, you kind of feel like you need to go forward. I could see that they were trying to, like, pre-fire you there. They weren't even, like, really aiming at anything. They were just like, jump, jump, jump. So what you can do is just go in a direction that they're not shooting, like fall off to the side instead. And there you probably needed to go after the zone instead of going after them and, like, wait for them to move in between you in the zone so you can shoot both. But it also, time was not on your side there. So something that's happening right now is that you're kind of winning via mechanics in a lot of your fights. You're just like aiming better than they are, and it's good that you have that skill. Like, that is valuable. That will serve you well. What's happening, though, is that sometimes you're putting yourself into positions that are disadvantageous, and you're expecting your mechanics to win you out of those situations. Like, you're putting yourself into, like, 1v2s and 1v3s because sometimes that works for you, because sometimes you just splat them. But the higher level you get, the less and less that is going to work, especially once you cross the 2K boundary. You're not going to get away with that anymore. Past that point, at least, you know, obviously you can out-mechanic your way a certain ways up that ladder, but at the current level that we're at here, it's going to be kind of a rude awakening to end up there and to not be able to take some of the fights that you're taking here. What we want to work on is painting a little bit more in general, and setting ourselves up so that when we do go in, like, we have escape routes, we know where the opponents are already, we have our aims set up, we know what matchup we're going to be in so that we see who it is we're fighting against. Like, these are all pieces of information that are going to help you perform a lot better in those fights, especially once the players start being able to aim as well as you can, and you can't just kind of better player them sometimes.
Okay.
I'm going to play around on the 52. Is there a particular rotation that looks better than another? Any map mode you'd want to see me play?
Maybe it's clams.
Give it a shot. So this is going to be 2K plus. So some of the things that you will see from me are painting for information, waiting and looking for information, and making sure I have like a wall up so that something is in the way in the meantime in case someone decides to rush me. And I'm also going to be paying a lot of attention to directions that opponents could approach me from, so that if they start approaching me from there, I'm not getting into a position where I'm cornered with them. I can just back up and have everybody in front of me. Having everyone in front of you is kind of ideal, because then you can just put a wall in between them and nobody can shoot you. But if you have people on opposite sides, you need to have a wall up in between one of those sides and you, so you can focus on the other one while the wall gets shredded.
Okay.
Stingray was limited range. I don't know. There's a way to like make Stingray balanced, but I don't know if there's a way to make it quite as fun. The way that it was mostly balanced in Splatoon 2 was it was so hard to play at a top level that like nobody was actually doing that in pubs. But once you got into competitive play and saw what people could do with that thing, it was like, oh yeah, this needs to go. This is just too much. Okay. There's not a lot of paint on the team, so I'm going to be playing a lot more supportive right now. Oh, it's Fishy. Fishyism. Someone coming right over there. I'm just going to make sure that they can't use the rail. Teammates have already seen it. We've lost our Tetras, so we're going to get pushed back here a little bit. I'm going to wait with these missiles and try to bunch them up. Close to special, and we're going to have teammates here soon, so I'm going to start putting this out here and then put out a second one. This is a combo I haven't seen you do yet, which is to go wall, whale, and then wall again, because the whale resets your ink tank. So you can put a wall up to get you safely into one position, and then just get a second one. Player is just going to get away here. Let's put this up because we're going to be pushed in front. A little bit scary there, but we stopped it, and I'm healing up before I do anything else. I'm seeing that there's someone shooting at my teammate. I'm going to try and wall there. Okay, teammate got through just fine. And now we just get to score a bunch of clams. Put this up and see if I can provide some assistance while my teammates go back to get more. That should buy us some time there, and now we just waste the Hydra's time, and we flee. Not much more that I'm going to be able to do from there. get a little bit of damage on them so that they're worried about getting just one shot as soon as I come around the corner. Oh, I probably could have scored in that time. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. I thought the push was dead at that point once I dropped out. I didn't think they would keep it going that well. This is really greedy. I should not be grabbing that clan. Do as I say, not as I do, kids. And we got the trade anyway. I wish I hadn't missed the second shot. That would have been a pretty guaranteed pick for me. Getting a little paint down early and checking the map to make sure I know what's going on. This teammate out here is the furthest forward right now, so they're likely to get pushed, and we want to protect them if they do. We did that really well. There's someone down here? There is someone down here, and they're in the rail. I can't cut them off there because there's a player looking from this direction, and I stayed a little bit too long shooting at the reflux. Oh dear. We're just gonna swim in normally. Close to a whale. I guess we can play for that. I don't like what those missiles did, because now that puts me in a position where I'm uncomfortable. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, I almost made it, actually. At least it distracted. I needed to get in there earlier, but the missiles got in the way. That shouldn't go too far if we can clear this out. This guy goes down here. That's another one down. Where's the last one? Hydra. They're probably not still here. Letting the whales do the work there. That wall gave me cover from basically everything I need to worry about. I thought I hit that guy twice. Maybe it was fall off. That would make sense. Oh, there were two people up there. It might have been that I split the damage as well. Up the rail. Always easy to spot by the bulge that appears in the rail. You just see that. Easy pickings. We're going to back this all the way up so that it's not getting in the way of any actual fighting. Hello. Where are you? You're over there. Oh. Well, you're on me now, which is not where you want to be. I am a 52 gal. Rawr. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's someone above me, so I'm trying to play evasively so they can't just drop on me easily. There, now we dealt with that. They're going to shred that pretty quickly because they had multiple splatlings looking at it, so I'm just going to grab clams and chill. We have the lead. We don't actually have to do anything if we don't have the advantage to make it work. Someone's chasing me into the storm, I think? Maybe not. I'm just trying to paint up before I go in. I don't want to push anything too recklessly. I also really don't care to have a power clan right now, because again, we don't need to push. Better to be stealthy. But if we can get in their way and take space and prevent them from getting the clams they need to make a power, then obviously we do, which is why I pushed in at the end there. I think I would have been safe from the Hydra. So that went pretty well. I like how me and Fishy are symmetrical there. We are well placed. Okay. Always assumed you were supposed to play 52 for fights and playing selfishly. So, yes, in an ideal situation. That was not an ideal situation. That was a situation where we had 3 weapons that don't paint especially well. They actually did end up outpainting me, and part of that is because of how successful we were on offense. If weapons are painting for or pushing up a lot and getting into the opponent's base, that often means that they're going to be encountering a lot more enemy turf, and they're going to have a lot more to paint. But there were definitely a lot of moments there where I was like, you know, making sure that people had paint to move around with, where I was like putting up a wall and just painting and not going in, and that's kind of the extent to which I will compromise. I'm not going to go full Tetra Dualies mode and just rush into the enemy base with insufficient paint cover. I'm going to work my way up slowly and make sure that there's paint on the ground as I do. And if somebody's in my way, obviously, you know, I can take that fight a lot of the time, but if not, I'm still getting value from getting the information and putting the paint down. So, do you have any questions, Lasted?
Not really.
Okay. So like I said, the big thing I'd say for you to work on would be when you're in moments where you are not be under attack, like maybe you just got to pick and you know that there's no one else nearby. Maybe, you know, your team has just gotten a wipeout or something. Or maybe you're back far enough that you're not in play yet. Just take a second before you engage again to... There, that's probably what happened to that player who was up there. 96. Take a second to take stock of the map. Not like actually pressing the turf map, you know, not doing this. I mean, that can be helpful, but also just kind of like look around and like look for information. Like where, okay, there's movement there. Okay, let's go. And that short amount of time that you spend doing that, you will more than make up for by how decisive you're able to play as a result of that. You're not going to like accidentally stumble around the corner and be like, oh shoot, there's someone there. Notice how I missed a ton of shots when I was doing that because I was surprised.
Yeah.
Instead, you're going to be like, okay, there's one there, so we're going to pew-pew. And they're just down, and there's no question about it. And you did that at a nice range for your weapon, where you don't want to be, like, at complete max range. You don't want to be, like, so far away that you're just, like, barely hitting them. Because, like, from here, that took 3 shots for one thing. And for another, you know, they back up just the tiniest bit and they're out of there. You probably want to be taking, like, more of your fights around like this sort of distance where it's still like solid max range and solid damage, but you can see the shots are going just like a little bit further past where they are so that in case they back up, you're still catching them out. That's more the ideal place to be taking fights from most of the time. Obviously, if you're up against like a backline weapon or you're trying to fight a blaster and you just kind of have to hope that they whiff a direct and you're rushing them down, then maybe you get closer. But against a lot of weapons, like, you can just kind of use your range and you don't have to worry as much about making sure to close the distance. Mid-range weapons especially, like, and I would consider like 52 right on the short-range end of a midline. They have a little bit trickier of a time because the short-range weapons, their default can just be, I'm going to rush you down. And the long-range weapons, their default can just be, I'm going to back up away from you. I'm going to try and stay away, stay on open sightlines and stuff. But a midline weapon, you have to know what you're fighting against to know which of those two is the right idea. Whether you should be pushing forward in closing distance to make sure that you get in range and can use your better kill time, or to know to kind of back up, use the open sight line, and prevent them from ever getting at you. Because different weapons, you'll want to fight in different ways, so making sure that you're knowing what you're running into will help a lot with setting those up.
Okay.
So, information collecting and going in once you're informed and like more prepared to take the fight. And also, you know, confirming that you're going to have teammates available for it instead of going in when there are no frontliners available to help you yet. So that'll about do it for that. Happy to answer a few questions in chat in the meantime while we've got a little bit of time. But I just want to say also thank you to Lasted for being willing to be criticized in front of dozens of people on the internet. That is a courageous thing for you to do, and I always appreciate everyone who's willing to do it for the sake of us having content. So, appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You have a good one. I'm going to leave
You
the VC now.
Okay, bye.
Bye! Okay. Alrighty. In the name of content. Yes, precisely. Oh! Okay, so that gray hat is a player who signed up for a VOD review, and they had not responded to me at all. I didn't have a VOD to review for them, so I assumed they weren't going to be here, but we might have one. Favorite cat color? Well, Romeo's a tuxedo. I think tuxedos are neat. First stream I've caught what exactly is going on, if you don't mind. Tuesday streams, I will play with a couple of people who sign up in advance in Anarchy Open. And then after the Anarchy Open is done, we do the Anarchy Open just because people don't show up to the streams right away. We do a VOD review. That is, we look at one of their replays, and I give them advice on how they can improve. Cool. That was an X rank win. And the map mode's changed, so I can't see how my ticket actually looks. We like those, though. Cat tier list while we wait? I don't... It's so hard to think of, like, all of the different kinds of cats. Short hair over long hair, because I don't want to have to wipe for them. That does not sound like a great cat owner activity to have to do so consistently. And then I don't know. After that, all of the cats are pretty cool. I've never had a hairless cat. I don't know what that would be like. I mean, it would still be a cat, so there's still a lot to like. But I don't know, like, would petting it be as fun? I don't know. I'll still be nice to all of the cats, though. I don't mind any particular cat. The cat distribution system sees fit to deposit a cat with me. I will take care of the cat, and I will like the cat. I think the cats are neat. Okay. We have that gray hat joining the VC soon. Check, check. We're back. You have to sign up beforehand? Yes. We're booked out through, like, some week in late July, I think, at the moment. But hit exclamation mark VOD in the stream. What the heck, I'll just do it myself. Yes, it is, Amelia. I don't think I would have gone with this a second time if I could do it over. For one thing, just to save the money, but I don't know. I got this, like, right as the channel had blown up, and there was suddenly a lot more money in my bank account. But also, I was just like, all the reviews say that it's amazing. And then I was like, it's fine, and it's not going to break. And that's where I'm at on it.
It'll probably be a good investment ultimately because like this thing's gonna last me for a very long time. So, like, it saves me on replacement chairs, I guess. But I think I would have, if I hadn't been so pressed for time to just get a chair and have something to sit in, I probably would have gone to a bunch more stores and sat in chairs specifically so that I could find one that was like, okay, this feels like amazing, and just gotten that. There is a cooldown on the VOD command, but I already put it in chat, so I don't know. Is YouTube not seeing it? Hopefully they're seeing it. So we've got that gray hat in the VC with us now. I'm going to share my screen in Discord, and then we'll be on our way. You may or may not hear TGH there. Welcome to stay muted. That is perfectly fine. Oh, it sounds like they're not muted. Cool. Yeah. Good chair is worth it for sure. I just don't know if this one was like the best suited to me or not. Heard really nice things about it, really wanted it. Known for being a good value. Gotcha. Yeah, like, it's got a lot of like nice adjustments that you can make so that it fits you specifically. And it's made in a way that's not going to get too hot. It's, you know, very difficult to break, to damage. So, lots of pluses to it. Just enough pluses to warrant that price tag. I don't know about that. But I'm not a review. Excuse me. I'm not a reviewer. I'm not someone who's an expert on shares or anything. Doesn't show up on YouTube. Oh, that's because it's not a Nightbot command. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go and copy and paste it so that it shows up in YouTube. Here you go, YouTube. Now it's there. Okay. Is this solo queue? Yes, it better be because they've got an E-Leader and a Hydra on the same team.
Yeah.
So.
This is an interesting map. I think I remember it being, how do I say, a frustrating one. So, yeah, curious about what I could have done better here.
All right. So you're the longest ranged weapon on the comp, which means, you know, team is going to play generally pretty aggressive, although all of the weapons you have on your team are more supportive. So, like, every other weapon on your team is outranged by every other weapon on their team. You are the only person on your team that outranges anything on the enemy comp. So that's kind of weird. Thanks, matchmaking. What it means is you'll have a lot of paint to work with, and they won't have a ton of pushing power on the other team. So you'll want to be pretty patient. You'll want to wait for your moment to go in. I know it feels like, oh, well, we're the faster paced team, so that means that we can just kind of go and run at them. No, that's what they want you to do. They want you to expose yourself on an open sight line so that the Hydra and the E-Leader can pinch you. What you need to do is take your time and wait for an opening, because they're so slow that they just can't go in until there's a big advantage, until they get a pick from some random thing like that. Whereas once you guys get a pick, you'll move faster off of that pick and you'll take more of the objective. And that's really what we mean when we say that we have a faster comp. So just kind of take it easy, throw out some verticals, see if, you know, somebody goes down somewhere and react from there, I would say. Could potentially go for pop here. You've got the bombs for it, I think. I would definitely not stay on the uninkable turf here for this long, because that's just going to slow you down on your way to mid. And any paint that you put out like directly at your feet or in front of you is going to land on the unpaintable and going to be wasted. So just get off that as soon as you can and get down to the ground. It's like a minor optimization, but minor optimizations make a big difference when you're getting to the Rainmaker Shield at the beginning of the game. This is one of the most important modes to have a fast rollout. I would say the most important, really, unless you're not going for pop at all. especially in solo queue, because some of your teammates will go for it and some of them won't. If you go for the Rainmaker shield, then you could potentially like save a teammate from getting splatted by it, even if you don't get the pop, by making it take just a little bit longer for the enemy team to explode the Rainmaker shield and to give your teammate more time to get away. So I usually find it's useful to at least put a little something into the Rainmaker shield if any of my teammates are going for it. We bought a little bit of time there. They probably could have had it splatted, or the Rainmaker shield popped sooner, but also want to be really careful. Again, they have an E-Leader and a Hydra. So the E-Leader can like hit you across from here, and you don't want to, like, you stayed out in its range for a little bit longer than was really safe to. I'll show that here in a sec. As soon as you see the laser, even before the Rainmaker shield pops, you want to be backing up so that you're really close to being able to just like get out when the charge comes up. So you can see like that shot is actually long enough to have hit you, just they missed. They misread where you were going to be. You kind of missed your opportunity there. What you want to do is set up so that you can one-shot them, and like they just don't really have warning for it. So like right now, you could just start charging a melee hit and have the dash ready to aim in their direction. And then what happens is you fall down on top of them. Like it's harder for them to see you right now than it is for you to see them, because they don't have a camera that's as high up that it can see over the ledge, whereas you do. So you can just kind of drop on them right now. They won't see it coming, and it'll take them longer to get their one shot ready than it will for you to get ready. But we kind of wait until it's too late and then let them get the high ground, and now they can do the same thing to us. So fortunately we end up hitting our shot first, but there's definitely a cleaner way to go about that. So we drop down here. We just saw that the Hydra is in the bottom right and the E-Leader's up above them. We could just hug the wall on the left-hand side here, and we could push up to get behind their like goal or something. We could kind of be hitting the Hydra in the back or threatening to do that, and then we'd be pinching with our teammates. Because nobody's protecting that on the enemy team right now. But we also might not have the players to want to go for something like that. I'm worried about your position right now because you've made it very clear to the enemy team. Basically, everyone on the enemy team knows where you are right now, and you haven't moved from that spot. So if they check it, they just kind of see you. And so you kind of just tried to go in, but again, they knew where you were, so they were ready for it. And you ended up putting yourself in a position where you didn't have an escape route. So better to like get the paint around your feet and then shift a little bit so that you're in an unexpected place when they do start to move forward. I don't like moving forward right now. We're 2 down. We've just lost the Rainmaker. There's a lot of enemy paint on our right here. We don't have a lot of an escape route. There's just a lot of things that are telling me you probably go down here. Yeah. Yeah, probably just like paint through that in the most efficient way. I don't think a burst bomb plus horizontal flicks is really gonna paint that the fastest. You probably want to be like just throwing out like 2 or 3 vertical slashes side by side, because then on top of painting the area you're trying to paint, they'll also paint further forward into mid. Let's take a look here. So 3v3 situation, pretty even right now. I probably wouldn't rotate to the right side here. Well, maybe. just we've got a teammate that's already on the left and is in pretty deep here. Like, they're probably in trouble if they don't get help pretty soon. So that would be something that I would be looking at. And then from here, we lose that teammate, and yes, they trade, but there's just a lot of enemy ink out in front of us. And we kind of drop off a ledge into enemy ink a little bit. Yes, we end up with our feet painted as we land, but also we don't have any cover to hide behind. So just the fact that we can run doesn't mean that we can have anywhere to run to if we need to get out of there. So I think just we want to think more about how we're trying to approach the enemy team and when. Because we want to have the paint to do it. We also want... I don't like... Yeah, we also want to make sure that our teammates are going to be around. We want to make sure that, like, this is a time that we can be pushing as a team. It's like right now, we're 2 players down, so that automatically is telling me I don't want to be going in too much right now. They know that we're here now because we've just thrown a burst bomb and fired a slash up over top mid. So now there's probably at least 2 people looking at me because you're the furthest player forward. And sure, some of them are going and popping the Rainmaker shield, but not everyone on the team is going to need the help to do that. So they're going to be getting some people further forward. So, like, there's a lot of people looking at you right now. We're exposed. We don't have teammates. And our left side escape route just got cut off. This right here would be a moment where I would definitely back up instead of trying to stay in. As soon as you try to stand your ground here, they're just hitting fall-off shots over the side at you. And at this point, your feet are painted and there's not really a way out. I guess if you hit that, maybe you trade, but it would be a trade. It wouldn't be a clean win. So, 3v3... that was aggressive. If the Hydra had a little bit more charge and decided to look at you, they could have splatted you before you hit the ground there. We get away with that because they ran out of charge at that moment. But we're still not in a great spot. Because right now the Hydra can just back up around this wall and right side peek us. And in the meantime, if they call for help or something, the Rainmaker can just look over here and put a shot over the wall. And there might be other people that we haven't accounted for as well. We're kind of just trying to hold forward at the enemy team a lot here instead of waiting until we have a good opportunity to hold forward at them. We're not waiting for the rest of our team to go in. We're not waiting for specials to happen. It's really aggressive. And it's... Sometimes it's getting picks, but a lot of the time it's getting us splatted. Like, this kind of a position here is something we would always want to avoid because we have no way out, and as soon as there's one other player who looks at us, we just go down immediately. So yes, we got someone, but if we just get traded back for it, especially if we lose the special for it, it was kind of a wash. We didn't get a lot of value for it. We took a lot of risk to get there. The Zipcaster, basically the Zipcaster isn't working because we don't have our whole team there. And that's been a problem throughout the match, that the team is staggering a lot. We never really have the full force of the team available at any one point in time. And I would definitely never have dropped off the ledge there. There were a lot of warning signs. First of all, we're down in players. Second of all, it looks like the push might be headed in our direction. Like, what we want to do here is see, are they trying to push the Rainmaker left or right? Because if they're going to push it left, obviously we want to position it in a different place, and if it's going to go right, if it's going right, we need to get in its way as soon as we can. But we also have to recognize that either way, if we drop here, they're going to see us. Because they're looking for us too. They're looking for where we're defending. They have a bunch of paint that's like below us right here that we don't see. And so someone's able to just get on top of us here, and now we have no cover to work with. So maybe we win this, maybe we don't, but it came down to them missing shots. I also don't like dropping in yet. You have the range to be able to hit stuff from further back, but you're hurt right now and you don't want to give up that high ground and make yourself more vulnerable to something like a Rainmaker shot. Like, until the Rainmaker gets all the way behind the pedestal, you can still hit them, like, at the same kind of range that you could if you dropped down. You can stop them from the same place. So just stay up there and stop them from the same place. Make the E-Leader get you out of the way if you're going to decide to drop. In fact, you had a better angle for stopping the Rainmaker if you'd stayed up there, because you'd hit over the top of the Rainmaker pedestal and stop them before they get here. Here, because you dropped down, the Rainmaker pedestal was in the way. They could just use it as cover to get over the top. I don't think you can get up over the top of that. I've never seen anyone do it, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't messed with this special very much at all. Yeah, oof. I like the idea to make sure that the Rainmaker bubble doesn't pop. You just wanted to keep it in between you and the charger was the only thing. So making sure it doesn't pop there probably saves you and someone else. With the player picking up the Rainmaker and then going left like this, I definitely want to at least like get a good view of what's happening on the left. If as soon as anyone starts to rush them, we need to be there to be in their way. Otherwise, they just get to the Rainmaker and stop it for free. Like, we weren't necessarily in a position where we could stop them from playing the objective. And I really don't like getting caught up in this fight down here. We had no reason to drop here, really, because this wasn't where the Rainmaker was trying to go. The only part of the map that really matters is the part that's right in the Rainmaker's way. Any other part of the map, you can just let an opponent be there, and as long as you can move forward, as long as you've got that area in front of the Rainmaker clear, they're irrelevant to the play. It's only once the Rainmaker is actually getting stopped that it matters whether you're getting flanked or not. And at that point, you still kind of break out of that by addressing what's in front while just zoning out what's on the side. So, like, what could happen here is your teammate goes down, and that is actually just happening right now as I speak. What happens if they go and, like, grab the Rainmaker right now? You're not in its way. You're not in a good position to slow it down. They can just kind of run it past you, have, like, 2 enemy players focus you and keep you out of the picture, and get a whole bunch of points right now because you're not doing anything to stop it. So flanks aren't necessarily a bad idea in Rainmaker, just you need to make sure that there's coverage on where the Rainmaker is going first. And that was a situation where you didn't have that much of it, and it ended up going down, so we want to rotate back. We don't want to try and play from this off angle here. That you only survived because the charger missed. Oh boy. I think we can just hide ourselves here. I would probably have just used a single horizontal slash there for 2 reasons. 1, ink efficiency. 2, it's a little bit less visible and might not have gotten the attention of the enemy player as much. Also, less of an audio cue for them. Might have wanted to jump out, might have wanted to go for like a dashing one-shot or something, but the situation was already pretty lost. And again, we're flanking. Look, what they should do right now is pick up the Rainmaker and just run it. But I guess they didn't have anybody that far up. Where's this Decapitator? What's going on? I don't know why they didn't just take and go. Let me look at the overhead and see where they were at. Okay, the Decapitator... So the Decapitator is making the same mistake, basically. The Decapitator is just completely out of play right now. All we really need from them is for them to be actually going towards the objective, and you lose the game on the spot, because they just pick it up and dunk it, and you can't do anything to stop them, and your teammates don't respawn in time. But they were there, I guess? I don't know. Missed opportunity for them. But we are getting flanked. This way... Oof, okay, a couple of things there. Number 1, there's so much enemy ink around the Rainmaker. If they were to follow you here, they're getting jumped. 100%. Like, look at all of this out here. You're moving through the Red Sea, and it's the Red Sea that the enemy team can close on you at any second. There's just not a lot of paint going out here. What this probably means is that there's something else that they're dealing with elsewhere, or that you're going faster than they can follow. But I think this is going to get you separated from them a bit. Okay, so the Hydra just decides to ignore you and go after the Rainmaker? Odd. But the common theme here has been that we're getting really separated from our team to the point where we can't help them in fights. Like, it's fine if you're taking an off angle, it's fine if you're using your range to take a fight from further back, but you're putting yourself in a position where the direction they're trying to play the objective is just not where you're playing at all, and so the enemy team gets to, like, 4v3 them, basically. Like, not a bad idea, necessarily, to go down fighting there. You might be able to jump into a teammate before anything bad happens. Well, so much for that idea. Also, there's just not enough paint out on the map, and while you're not the weapon that I would want attending to that, I would definitely try to attend to it as much as I can, because this is just too easy for the enemy team to see us with. A lot of the time, actually, the reason that you run out of paint like this is when you're getting splatted too much. All of that was really dangerous. Let's back up and look at that. Okay. So, the leader has just fired a shot, taken out our teammate. The sound effect by itself should warn us that we need to know where that is so that we can take cover from it effectively. The laser shows up on the right here. Popping up here should get you splatted by the E-leader every single time. This is something where I guarantee that in like 2K X rank, every time you make this play, the E-leader just snipes you right here. I don't know why they didn't release a shot. I guess they just completely lost track of you. But there, the ink ends up not going in your favor because the decav feels comfortable dropping down since everything's painted blue around there where you're fighting. We didn't give ourselves enough time as a team to paint up. We just started fighting right away before we could set up for it, before we had any specials, before we had our teammates ready. And so that's going to be the result when that happens. Oh boy. That was a little awkward there. But general pattern here is we're going in so aggressively and with not enough consideration for where the rest of the team is or what the game state is or where the objective is. And it's getting us into a lot of bad fights. It's getting us into a lot of situations where we're just outnumbered, where it's like not even our fault that we're losing because we put ourselves in a difficult spot. So like we don't have a lot of paint to work with here, and like if we want, we could try to like camp this jump with vertical slash or something. Maybe like chuck a burst bomb in the air and then fire a vertical slash and hope that they land at the same time. That's an option, and you can do that from really far away. We don't need to run into 3 of them by ourselves here. We could fight this with our range and be poking them back bit by bit. But now we're in and we're committed, which means that if we don't get a pick right away, given that we're at a numbers disadvantage, we probably lose. They end up trading, which is about the best case scenario there, but we needed a pretty solid win if we were going to be able to take back that kind of a deficit. So that's my general advice there. Like, you are playing a very aggressive weapon, but that doesn't mean that you have to be aggressive all the time. Like, aggression needs to be effective before it can be fast. So you got to wait for an opportunity to set yourself up, and then once you've set yourself up, then you can go in and maybe get something done. And it's especially off getting something done successfully that your team will move quickly, because once you're successful, then you can work really fast to try and paint the map up and move up from there. Do you have any questions for me or anything you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, in retrospect, it's pretty clear that I just kind of went for a bunch of aggressive plays without really considering the state of the game. Um, yeah, I'll consider that next time. I'm not sure what to ask exactly. I think it makes perfect sense.
For sure.
I don't know. It feels like I'm not always like that. I'm not sure what triggers me playing like that, but clearly it's not an effective strategy. So
It
figure out
takes
to
some
focus on the game
time to build the awareness, because awareness is something that works best as a habit. It's something that like you want to be able to rely on without needing to think too hard. Otherwise, it takes a really long time to collect information and whatnot, and you have to be very mentally present and focused. So it's something to keep working on, but you want some like steps. So for example, one thing that I think would benefit you a lot is to think, how, like, do I have paint advantage, you know, before you ever take a fight? Or before you ever drop off a ledge, think, am I dropping off a ledge into enemy ink? And just have like one or two of those things at a time that you work on. And once you start getting better at one of them, then work on another one. Like, what's the numbers advantage right now? Is this a good time for a fight? Am I in between the Rainmaker and the goal? Ideas like that, and just kind of break it down piece by piece, so you're not just like, I need to be more aware. Oh darn, I didn't do an aware. Like, it needs to be something objective that you can think about in the moment, and that's not going to take too much of your mental energy away from playing the game, so that you're just like doing a drill instead of learning the game, you know?
Yeah, when I realized before that I needed to become more aware of the game state, I wasn't really sure how to approach like actually fixing that. I definitely heard about that way to do it. I don't think I actually like tried to set it into action properly. I think I sort of tried to, but then when I get caught up in the game, it's still hard to remember that, I guess. But I'll figure that out. Yeah.
Something that helps a lot for me is kind of imagining zones in my brain, like imagining areas of the map and just thinking like safe, not safe. Paint, no paint. Getting shot at from there, not getting shot at from there. And really quick checks like that that simplify it down so that the even lizard brain could accomplish those tasks.
Yeah, I think I'll try to align my mindset to do that sort of thing before a game actually starts, and just try to focus on making sure my head's in the right spot. I think that might help.
Yeah, I'm gonna play around on this, and it's gonna be bad because I'm awful with Zipcaster, but I can at least give you some ideas on the main weapon.
Zip is the most interesting special period, I think.
It's also the hardest.
Yeah. It was so weird, like, figuring out how to aim with it and actually, like, try to hit the right spots. You know, I still don't all the time, but it's a weird learning curve, but it's extremely fun.
So I was actually able to get an assist there, and you can see, like, I didn't have to get close to them. I didn't have to do anything, really. I was just cutting off angles until they didn't have any left. There's still someone over here somewhere, I believe. That was a bad drop, but we live. I'm not going to push that any further. See if I can poke them out from behind there. I'm marked right now, so I'm expecting I might get pushed by something. But here, like, I can, you know, help my teammate out from there. And again, I'm participating in the fight, but I'm using my range.
What was your plan with that splashdown? Did you notice
I knew that it wouldn't
hit?
hit me because of the tower. The
I
elevation
couldn't
difference.
tell. Oh, okay. I'll think about that. I can.
I'm backing up here a little bit. I'm on the off angle here, but I don't really have... Ooh, nice. Able to trade it. didn't really want to go after the tower there. I felt like I was just going to get rushed down for being there. I needed to wait for my team. They go down there. And it's just this flash. They go down here. Now let's try and take some space. What happened there? Someone must have jumped in. Looks like they're down. Oh. Someone behind me. Like I said, not my thing, but that is at least the time and place that I would use it. Ah, I thought I had that angle. You can see I'm kind of like cutting off the lines that they have that they can use to get to me. So that they can't do that unless they're on an open sight line that I like because I have more range than them.
Yeah, I remember really thinking about implementing that specific aspect because I noticed I was like leaving this ways for the enemy to get to me and figuring out how to paint over that quickly to stop them from just going in whenever they want while I'm doing anything. I think that's something I really like thinking about. I'll definitely implement that again at some point when I remember.
They're gonna look at me here, they're gonna want me cleared off. Oh shoot, they tagged my teammate too. That's unfortunate. I think it's a bomb? No, I'll try stringer. We got multiple teammates on the right that are taking the fight, so I'm gonna move over here so I can reinforce them if I need to. I get forced off by that, unfortunately. Hopefully there's nobody with high ground to punish me for being down here at low. Where is that? Oh. I guess we got him. Nice. That's a lot of momentum. Let's get the tower moving here. I moved paint around the corner, so I waited for a second to see if they were going to pre-fire me for it. Oh! Okay. Well, there was a lot more there than I was anticipating, and a lot less health.
They flanked that surprisingly quickly. I didn't expect them to come around that fast.
Yeah, I didn't think they could. I thought they were still, like, respawning and stuff. I'm cutting this off so that they can't, like, hide in the corner here. Oh my god, I just threw that off. Okay. We've got a zip caster. We're going to use it effectively? Who knows? But we got one. I'm doing this more to try and bait out their positions, just see where they're going to attack us from. That's one of the first things that I would have thought to paint if I was on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, we didn't find it. We don't have a lot of players. Let's see if we can sneak in here and be in their way. Give some jumps, maybe. I was probably seen swimming. We need to pick the tower up pretty soon here. Is anyone going for it? Nobody went for it. Shoot. I thought for sure if I got in between them and everybody else that someone would grab it. I guess everyone else had the same idea too. But does that help with like looking at maybe how to take fights, how to paint and position yourself?
I mean, to what degree I could snatch information from that, I suppose.
We're gonna I'll go into the training room real quick and talk about one of the things that I'm doing.
I tried watching some top level. Oh yeah, this is a very important thing. I totally forgot to ask.
Okay.
Trying to find like good top level Denver gameplay to like analyze. It feels difficult to find. I found some from this guy Zerez. I couldn't find anything on YouTube though.
Yeah, Zeres
Sound
is
like
a
it.
top European player who's one of the best on the weapon. Norishio is a top Japanese player.
I couldn't find like gameplay anywhere.
Norishio streams on Twitch. I think it's... I forget exactly what... is it Norishio JP or something like that? Or underscore SPL? It's something like that. Chat will probably know. Hyo has been known to play Stamper. There are some like top-level tournament matches where he pulls it out.
Yeah. I mean, just straight up searching on YouTube for top level Stamper gameplay alone, I couldn't really.
That
find
is not the
pretty
search term that's
at
going
all.
to find it for you, no. You're
Yeah,
going to need
yeah,
to
that's
know
on-
a player name.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
It's not like the Smash community where you can just search for the character's name and you're going to find something. You'll need to be like looking for creators that play the weapon. Chara also did a lot of Stamper before the new Range Blaster came out, so that would also be someone to go look
Oh
for.
yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. He has like just a ton of Stamper rods. That's really cool. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Got it. What else were you gonna say about the weapon?
Okay, so couple of like principles here, I guess, for positioning yourself. If you've got an opponent out here that you might be fighting. Let's say it's this player right here, and you're thinking they might try to run at you. You want to try and anticipate like where they're going to try and run at you from, and then cut that off. So if they're just going to try and run away, so if they're going like from the right over to the left, you could start by putting this out there. Oops, I didn't mean to dash there. You start by doing this. That means that they can't go that way anymore. And now you kind of do this, and you're forcing them more and more in a certain direction by doing that, because in order to go in the opposite direction, they need to like repaint their feet. And if they decide to repaint their feet, now they're not looking at you, they're not shooting at you. You are free to just do damage to them how you like. And they're probably also going to be moving slower, so they're going to be easier targets at that point. A lot of the time, people make the mistake of just going straight for the player and only going straight for the player, and that only works if you hit them. But if you err on the side of like aiming in a direction that they're trying to go, you're going to stop them at some point. And when they're stopped, they're much easier to aim at. Like, I missed that one, but if their feet are painted, I don't really miss that one. So try to like figure out how can I, in the fewest like vertical slashes, make this guy stop moving so I can shoot them, or my teammates can. And that's your approach that you want to be going for in like a majority of engagements. Obviously, if you get up close, now we're like, okay, well, we're just going for this now.
That idea of trapping, it sort of answers something I thought about with Stamper's velocity, because even at your max range, it feels like as they get to higher levels and players are just moving around faster and faster, having my charge slash be dodged at its higher level of range by non-backlines will be very common, I'm sure. So trapping, I guess, is something I really should think about. And that kind of does sort of answer why they gave this to the second kit, even though it doesn't really feel that good. It's kind of funny that they gave it that because of that idea, but yeah.
And that's even something that you think about with faster weapons, too. Like, this is how you play T-Tech. Roll bomb behind, shoot at. Because if you roll a bomb here, they have two options. They can back up or they can move forward. They could move to the sides as well, but that's, by the sides, we still mean doing something like this. Because the way that I've placed the bomb makes it so that the fastest way out of the explosion is to move backwards. if they decide to move forward from that, they have to be in my range. So if they try to move in front of the bomb, now I just shoot at them. And it's not just that I get to shoot at them, because they're not going to leave the bomb's explosion radius by walking forward like this and trying to fight back. They have to book it if they're going to get in front of that, which means I get to just shoot at them for free while they're not firing back at all. So generally, what happens here is they back up, and then you just get to take the space that they left, even if they're a longer ranged weapon than you. As long as your splat bomb is long enough range to threaten them, you still get to take the space from them. So those kinds of traps are important for any kind of weapon to learn how to do if they're capable of them. It's all about knowing what their options are and only attacking the options that they actually have, so that eventually they run out of those options, and then you can commit to something, because now that's a big enough advantage that you're willing to roll the dice on it.
I have a question about your thoughts on a certain matchup.
Okay.
I was playing some Splatoon 1 earlier, and I'm pretty sure you haven't played much of that game from what I heard, but I don't think it's like incredibly different. Mini versus like Slaughter. Like, I feel like that's a matchup I've been having trouble with playing Mini. In that game, there is a very broken Slaughter combo, but I think that generally can be mitigated.
Mini has the better kill time, but Slosher has the better hitbox. And so it's a question of whether you can put yourself in positions where you're... I don't know what... I think the range is... Is the Mini a little bit better ranged? It's probably a little bit longer range. So the Mini wants to play for wide open sight lines, where it can just see the Slosher and keep it from moving forward. So, like... This might actually be short range.
No, I think the Slosher, I think the Slosher outranges.
Slosher outranges. That's a tough one, then. You probably beat it kind of by painting a lot and using the paint. Because Sloshers aren't super fast moving, especially when they don't have ink around them. You can use parts of your kit to poke at them, and you really need to avoid ledges. Because if there's a Slosher underneath you here, there's nothing you can do to shoot at them. Unless you've got some part of the kit. And I don't know what their kits are in S1. But my hunch is that that's probably just a really hard matchup if they take their fights smart.
Yeah, it's definitely been feeling like a tough one, because Slosher, vanilla Slosher is very common in that game because of the busted combo. Yeah. Okay.
I would look for Prochara content on that. I know he's made S1 tier lists relatively recently. Like, he made one when S1 shut down specifically, of like a end of game tier list.
Yes, I could. I mean, if I wanted to get a good matchup there, I could use the Zimmy, which is just like another busted combo. Because the Slosher doesn't get the pop bubbler on that one. Like, you could literally just throw the bubbler, and you're good against that most of the time. But yeah, it's a weird. Feels like a weird matchup lately. I don't really have anything else.
Okay.
Other than that. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. Hope that was helpful for you to start working on things in your solo matches. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer anything in DMs.
Yeah, this is a good reminder to focus on thinking about what to do before I get into a match, and just think about goals. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Before you get into the match, and also when you see see both teams' comps is a good time to think about it, and also just whenever you have a moment of peace, whenever you've like just won a fight, whenever you're waiting for the rest of your team to come in because you're at a numbers disadvantage, when you're painting, those are all good times to try and get more information than just what you're looking at that moment. And those are the habits that are really going to get you to make the right decisions when the time comes. So, thank you so much. I'm going to drop off the call now.
Yeah.
All right. That was Squid School, everybody. We are done with that for the night. If you would like a VOD review like this one, I'm going to put this into... that way it got posted in both Twitch and YouTube. It got posted in Twitch twice, but sorry about that. So those are the ways that you can get lessons from me, and my links have been on the link tree. So if you're looking for YouTube videos on how to improve, you can find those there. I've got a TikTok channel as well where I put the shorts that I put on YouTube Shorts on TikTok as well. There's a Twitter, a bunch of other stuff, ways to support the channel. I do this full time at the moment, so any amount of support there is valuable for me to be able to keep doing it. And yeah, those are the words that I had to say, and I'm done saying them now. So we are going to go and we're going to raid. We've got a lot of options today. I think we'll go and we'll raid Rose, because Rose is doing a scrim at the moment. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with competitive play, I know there were some people who were saying they were new earlier on. This would be a good example of how competitive teams practice with each other. They'll find another team and have matches over and over again against the same team on different map modes. And you'll be able to hear their call-outs, how they're coordinating with each other, how they're game planning, how they're building team comps. I forget, it's Malibu Rising versus Spice. Someone can look those up and figure out what Ludi divisions they're in. But I think they're like the borderline between mid and low level. I think they're like Div 5 or Div 6 or something. I could be wrong there. I'll just go look it up right now. Why not? We've got time. We've got time in our lives for that. Ludi divisions. Okay, none of them are doing Ludi, so I don't even know. But we're rating Rose, and Rose is cool. I did try to figure it out, but the search didn't work. So, oops. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.